So we got 420 NL6 max right here. All right. And a 10 NL 9 max here. There's plenty more games to get on. We're trying to get on 7 or 8 total, depending on what I can handle. I think I want to lead right at that. Coming back earlier session was really banging. Ended up being up 9.6 buy-ins, so the bankroll's at 1228 as we start this session, and we go from there. So this raise is kind of weird. There are some combinations that I'm beat by. King Queen also just got there, but I don't really understand why he would raise that. Maybe it was just to control the river showdown. My man had aces, so I guess I should have just went crazy, but who knows. Don't need any more 9 max. Go ahead and bet this one. I think once we get past this opponent, I'm not too worried. Heart on the turn. Check. Really? Huh. Check down. Yeah. That's weird. That's a gamble spot, but I don't really like it. I don't really need it. Don't mind the Jack 8. Ah, there's another 9 max. Get on that. Check. It's fine. Fold. Whoa. Don't do that. Don't do that. He can have that. That's fine. I'm just not trying to play guessing games. Oh, I guess I can move these over. It's right about there. Nice. Let's raise that up. 205. Yep, we can absolutely call. We're going to go ahead and check back. This allows us to call a bet on the turn. Jack's not too scary. That sucks. The question is, can we get him off an ace? Nope, he's got jacks. That's fine. Good for you. Not jacks, but he could have aces. He could have definitely had something that had me beat, but that jam on the end is him trying to get called by another ace high, thinking that there's a chop, so he could have been playing aces slow. He could have definitely had jacks. I mean, he could have had anything, but I definitely don't think it's one pair, and the fun part is it doesn't matter anyway because he now beats my sixes. So I truly can't call unless I think he has pocket fives, because the board counterfeited. But I shouldn't have any 8s or 7s. When the board double pairs off, I can only have quads. Unless I have exactly ace-8, which nobody would there. So, it's one we get away from. That was a nice squeeze. It's just one of those standard ones that's always going to work. But I think the player was trapping, so I got to imagine he had aces or something. Probably aces more than kings. Man, a lot of 6s out there. You win. What is taking you so long, Beetlejuice? Got another 9 max. We're going to be playing that off screen. As always, if anything interesting happens, I'll pull it to the main for you. We obviously call. Check. There's another 9 max. Fold here. We're going to check here. I'm going to bet half pot on the river here. This is kind of interesting. Only making this cold call because I don't think we see 3 bets or 4 bets too much, and we don't see people go too crazy. So my man bet and then raised. That's interesting. I mean, is he working my money in? If a spade comes off, am I good? Well, I definitely think we call. Yeah, probably could have jammed that flop. It's kind of a good idea for him to re-raise and not go all in. I don't know what Glasher was trying to do, but it's I think him and this other guy have some history. I'm gonna go ahead and call. Don't love the 8, but 2 players calling shouldn't make somebody freak out. Damn it, that 10's the worst card. A queen's actually better than a 10 there. Yeah, it's a nice bet. And he can do that. Yeah, and there's the raise. Just go ahead and keep betting. Ten on the riv. Ba, 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 ba. Not bad. The mouse is not cooperating with me. Run out the flush. Really? I don't think we do much good raising. I think we have to wait for him to do something. He could have had 10 jack. But he could have also had a set of kings or queens. King, queen. That was the one that I was thinking he might have, but there's no point in re-raising because he shouldn't pay it off. So I missed some value there. Check. Let me go ahead and lead that one. Yeah. A lot of people, like, I got on like 9 extra waiting lists and like everybody dropped off real quick. Again with this guy with the raise, he could definitely have those aces, but checking to the river, he's sometimes trying to buy the river. I don't know what this dude's deal is. Why is he raising me? Pocket 9s? Like, I don't understand. He's trying to get to a showdown. It's the second time I've seen this. I'm gonna check the jacks up here. Like, all he's doing is inflating the pot. I'm going to call this one. Gut shot. Queen on the river. Going to win a lot when we see a check. He's just going to have a lot more draws, so we can call quite a few bets, believe it or not. And let's raise here. Call. Check. Let's go ahead and bet the club draw along with the ace. Sometimes he's got like 10s, kings, queens here. Don't know how often he's got a set. We're going to see a raise if he does. Up to 1243. Check, check, check. All right, now we're hitting a little groove here. Fold, fold, fold. Check. I honestly don't know. What these players are attempting to do. I mean, I guess it's good to get a showdown like that, but if they're never going to take another shot. Like, I thought he'd bet the turn and I would just bang it on him. Whatever. If you hear any background noise, that's Courtney's doing somebody's nails. Her friend is very boisterous. I just ran out 2 pair and got counterfeited on this other table by this guy who took absolutely zero care with his jacks. He just called down for no reason. In a limped pot, he had jacks. That's fucking hilarious. He wasn't trapping. He almost fucking folded. Then I got counterfeited. Man, it cost me $3. It's not a big deal. This table's dead. Bring this one in. It's close. I stuck this guy earlier with kings versus his 10s in this same manner. He's coming out of first, so it's an easy fold. We'll get on some more waiting lists. Players keep opening for the smallest amounts, and I keep 3-betting this guy and he keeps folding. Like his under the gun range is just trash. Should just check. Yeah. Take a little shot there. Another 9 max we can get on. Nice. What the fuck is that? Pretty good flop. I mean, if he has a set of deuces, it's whatever, but the idea here is to get him to go crazy when we have the top of the nut advantage. Sometimes he goes ape shit with an ace. Never know. Considering the fact I'm the only one 3-betting. I think I can feel fairly good about betting this flop. Especially after a long pause. This guy min-raised and actually got a fold? Jesus. It's hilarious. Small block. Original opener check calls. We're going to go ahead and check again, or check back. Sometimes he goes for it, because he thinks we're just full of crap. Alright, ace-queen. Interesting. Gave me every shot to beat him. Just made a full house against this guy who's betting into me. I think he's on the club draw. Clubs didn't come. I get to just jam river. He made too big of a bet. And he's got a fold with crumbs behind. It is just full of shit. It's a busted draw. Alright. Nice flop. Bad turn. Shit river. Hilarious. It definitely tells us something about you now, doesn't it? What'd you have? Pocket eights. Limped it in first and then called that river bet. With a 3 flush and a 1-liner straight and 4 overcards. Like, I know it wasn't much, but there's literally nothing you can beat. getting bluffed at by idiots. It's hilarious. Pretty good. Come on. Missed it. Missed it. Man, I just missed like 5 draws in the last, like... I had the nut flush draw on 2 side tables. Missed that. Had this straight draw. Had this straight draw. Had this gut shot. Damn. I might win this one. No, not if somebody bets. Damn. So small open. I'd rather whittle him down. He's definitely short stacked if he jams. I cannot fold. But when players only put $4 on the table, you got to imagine they're not the sharpest poker players.
Shishi, what I do with the charging cord.
I thought you said his name.
Oh, I said shishi.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Oh.
Can you shut the door, Miss Away?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Same guy with a soft open on this other table. Playing a short stack. I 3-bet him again. And he's taking his time. Same guy, same situation. Early position opener. He calls. We're gonna bet. I mean, if he jams, he gets me off it. At least he should. I want to see. Kings, give me a jack. Do it one time to him. Fuck him. Yeah. I mean, I know he's a nutter, but when he can just have, like, whatever, it's fine. He should have just gotten it in. In that instance, he's right. I'm not racing the ace-10. But when I pick up the gut shot, I can absolutely do it. Yeah. Could have raised this. Pair in the flush draw, but it was kind of a aggressive sizing. And check back. It's just got so little. We're just preventing showdown. Giving up that ace-jack in early position has really been helping me a lot the past few days. Dun, dun. 10's nice. This player doesn't 3-bet all that much, but the cold call behind kind of makes me priced in. Oh, 2 clubs would have been brilliant. Like the 6 of clubs would have been amazing. Yeah, that's about right. Huh. You were the original opener, but that board favors the shit out of me. Club comes off. I'm going to go ahead and bet half pot. I do have the straight. So min click, this can easily just be another straight. He's not going to bet this river without the club. Yeah. Just doesn't get it. Like, just does not get it. That's not how you get people off of a hand. I could have jammed on him. I probably should have. Fucking idiot. Think you're actually doing something there? Should have jammed on him. Yeah, next time I will. That min raise shit is just stupid. Okay. Tired of getting sucked out on. He's got a 10. That's fine. The fuck is taking you so long, dude? Are you actually looking shit up at this moment? Oh, no RTA, bro. And I suppose if we see this guy call, we can call. I mean, I'm technically not supposed to, but that could put 29 in the pot. There needs to be 26 available. Yeah. So, it's okay. Like, we need 20 to 1. The call is $1.35, so that's 27. 7 between the two of them, plus what's in the middle, 17, 19. So, I guess I'm not supposed to, but it's loose, but I don't mind giving action in the right circumstance. This guy's got to be timed out, right? Tell me he's sitting here fucking contemplating a jam for fucking an additional 75 cents. Pot. Okay. You're betting the full pot? Hard to believe. Very hard to believe. He ran out the straight. I knew he didn't have anything. That is such a great read. And he just picked up every out in the fucking deck. Like, you don't want to check the turn and take your equity, and then when you get jammed on, you're going to make the incorrect call anyway. God, that's so bad on the turn. Look at this. Even versus my actual hand, he's not supposed to call there. 3-bet. He had 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 outs, 30% going into the actual last hand. Last card. That's pretty nice. This player's going to be awfully tired of my shit. So I'm just going to bet heavy and fast. If he beats a jack here, it's just too bad, but he's going to jam all draws on me. So it's whatever. He's just tired of me 3-betting, but he keeps fucking making the fucking stupid fucking calls, which he should never make. Such a great read to be able to jam the 10s there and know that they're good. Couldn't have won that one with aces, though, after the river. You like immediately lose the next hand? Yeah, he immediately lost at the next hand. He immediately duffed at the next hand. That's hilarious. I didn't even realize. I was like, where the fuck did my money go? He immediately duffed it off into a guy doing the same bullshit. Aces, first of the night session. Little downswing in there. Just kind of unlucky. This is one where if he has me beat, he's just going to get it all. We're going to check. God, it sucks if he jams here. I don't think I can fold. because of that shit. Like, I was waiting for him to jam. I mean, the super small bet is kind of scarier. Look at this flop quad threes. I made quad threes earlier today for the biggest pot of the day. It was versus a flush draw and a guy with top pair. And I had a set of threes. And then just wiped them both out. He's going to have a straight sometimes here. Jacks? Wow, bro. Good thing he didn't 3-bet. He might have gotten a fold pre-flop. I'm going to 3-bet my buddy here. It's a big 3-bet. What it's supposed to be. Yeah. Let that go. This is one of those bet check bets. If he bets, I fold. If I bet, he should fold. Unless he has exactly 6-7. Unless he has like 8-9 or 6-7, I think you just get the fold here because it just looks like I have an ace. If he's taking this long with an ace, he's kind of a sucker. Should have already snap called. Yep, bet check bet. It's a fantastic method because it allows their brain to fill in the disaster of what happened to their hand. I mean, I think if there's one more call, we have to call. Yep. Just because of those can be diamonds. This guy's raising out of first every time. Stupid little min raises. I won't 3-bet again. We're already heads up. There's no point. Ooh, gut shot straight flush. We can bet small there. And we can definitely call that. Check, check, check. Still calling. Check. He's an idiot. But whatever. I missed. I think the 10 was even good for me, believe it or not. Let this go. There. I'm going to 3-bet this one, fold that one, check. I just don't want these guys coming in for cheap. I think we can call that. I think we can go for a double barrel on the turn and river. It looks scarier when I check the flop, right? It looks like pocket 10s or something. It looks so much scarier. went full house over full house with a guy who fucking missed value, but I thought I might win. The second full. Because he was targeting nobody for his value. He could have bet turn and I wouldn't have called, but the other guy would have. We could have check called river for a monster. Instead, he bet 2 pair donk on the flop, got called twice, makes the full house on the turn and checks it in a 3-way pot, and then bets small on the river. And that's where I rivered the full house on a 2-pair board. But he just happened to have the king as top pair. Or as top full. Like it was queen, queen, deuce, deuce, king. I had a queen and he had a king, queen. Bow, 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 bow. Fold, check. Five's okay. I don't really need to protect it. This is more so to figure out where the power is. Sometimes people will do dumb shit. And we're going to check the river. We lose here a lot, especially if he bets. I don't think we can bluff catch on this one. Yeah. Yeah, we're just... typically we're just going to lose there to the bigger pair, which has no fucking balls. I don't think we get him off it if we bet on the river. We have to bet super big. Like, stupidly big. And even then, sometimes people will call it thinking it's full bullshit. Three bet. Make the 9. Okay. Made the straight. He's gonna have an ace a bunch. Cool. He's out of position. It's kind of a shitty situation for him. Hey, we doubled. Get off that table. I might have too many tables going. It's kind of... Check. Give up this one. He can have Jack 10, but I do think we have to bet the straight here because any 10 is going to call. So if we get raised, we can fold. That's interesting. I'm going to check. Jack is not great. He can have King Jack, 10 Jack. Some Ace Queens, not many. I'm going to bet. We can also get called here by hands that we beat. King 9. Sometimes Queen 10, believe it or not. This player's really getting tired of me, so I'm surprised he didn't just say fuck it and call to learn something, which I think is valid. You can do that sometimes. Fold. I think the board just screwed me. Yeah. I had a great triple barrel going and the board paired on the turn. So I had to give it up. It's just too hard to make that reasonable. Top pair and flush draw. 2 pair. Sweet. It's nice. I mean, he shouldn't be betting that ace-10 for value, for fuck's sake. Because I'm going to have ace-queen there a ton. This is pretty nice. I'm just going to lead it. Look at that snap call. Second nuts. I could have gotten it all. I think I got enough though. Kind of got a lot. Just ran queens and aces. Judgment call. Get a queen. Player was coming out of first. He didn't have a lot. I kind of want to see. Yeah. That 4-bet jammed. He only had $6, so 60 blinds. I don't think I'm supposed to have folds for queens in my range, but versus an under the gun opener who I have tagged as a total noob fish, maybe. But we learn. We learn. Next hand, I just flopped a fucking set. Maybe I can look tilty. And the board on the turn has a flush and 4-card straight draw. Look at this. Oof. I can get away from that set pretty easily. I think we can represent the queen. Harder to represent the queen. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check the ace in the river. Problem is he makes some straights here. Yeah, my ace is gonna be... I can't believe he just calls there with the fucking 5. That's hilarious. Queen on the turn. What is this gigantic bet? I'm in the blind. I could easily have a 3. Session so far is pretty good. Wow. Man, this is kind of tough. I'm gonna let it go. He's definitely the kind of guy who would do that with nothing. I have a straight over here. I'm free rolling the king. Nope. How much did I win on that pot? That fucking ace deuce. Yeah, like a full buy-in. Nice. God, I'm getting timed out. I gotta focus up here. All right, we're done with this table. It might be too many 6 maxes. So I'm gonna cut it down. I'm gonna bring this one here. I'm gonna bring in. Session's going pretty good, my man. Nothing spectacular, but took a couple of beats in this session, but I'm still sitting at 235. So one of them was a $30 beat, $30 swing. The other one was like 22. $40, $60. Much less likely you have a 10 now. You're not gonna go for it. Your 10, 20, your 20, 40, 60 betting pattern. That's so fucking scary. Oh my god. What a tricky move. That's not how bet sizing works, bro. I'll bet 2 blinds and then 4 blinds and then 6 blinds. Check this one. Bets the full pot. Yeah, he's got a flush draw. He's going to go ape shit again. If I had a pair, I would just jam on him. Look at that. Threw it away. Not the proper race, sir. Take longer. Good lead. Okay. Ooh, got a gut shot straight flush draw. Let's play it aggro. This is a bad bet. Look at that. He might have 2 pair, but I think we have to keep betting. A7. Let's protect our hand or our equity and just get it in if we can. Yeah, I was ahead the whole way. Really? You didn't have anything? Shocking. 20, 40, 60. No 60 on that one? Did I win that or did we chop it? No, we chopped it because the board paired off. I even made the 7 on the fucking turn. Look at this. This guy sucked out the fucking chop. It's annoying. I gotta go check the chicken in a minute here. Deuce. Might win. Yep. Yeah, it's 12.35, not 2.35. I guess I can show it to you. This is the hand of the day so far. So, blind versus blind, I raise pre-flop. Player defends. He's very fishy. Alright, well, we're not folding for that. He bets full pot. I decide to call. Turn he checks, or turn I check. He bets full pot. What is this? Let's race, guys. Yeah, no shit. You should be jamming anyway. Ace, queen. I thought it was coming. I hate how I had to make him play perfect. So the turn he bets again, and I decide just to rip on him because I don't feel like he has a queen. And I was absolutely 100% correct. And he rivered the straight. He had all the equity in the world, but really played it badly. Like, I never even considered folding. Like, so he's basically just gambling. Player did raise. Obviously, we're not folding top trips just yet. I'm just going to check and allow him to blast off if he can. Yeah. That's the problem is when we make that full house, it's like whatever. But I don't even know if he has the flush. Did he have the flush? He did. King 9. He had a gut shot straight flush draw too. Yeah, so that was the one of the day. That's annoying. I think I played it as best as possible. We're supposed to jam there. The fuck is that? Open jams, 26 bucks. That is a hell of a key card. Every gut shot and flush got there. As long as he doesn't have a straight flush, right? Sometimes guys will fall for this with king queen, believe it or not. But it just looks so ridiculous. Watch him roll over deuces. Uh-huh. He might have the nut flush. But I think the overbet's the only way to do it. I mean, I don't know if these players have the ability to fold the nut flush. Patting yourself on the back for folding king queen. Dildo. Fold, 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 fold. Hey, the 5's good. Look at that. All right, I'll be right back. I got to check and make sure the chicken isn't getting burnt. I'm debating on taking my live bankroll, putting it on Bovada, and just committing to playing online. I mean, here's the thing, man. Online play is harder, but you can learn faster and you can play smaller than you can live. So your monetary risk is nowhere near as high as it is playing live. Smallest game you're going to find live is 1-2. So 100 buy-in, 100 blind buy-in is $200. The smallest game you're going to find online is 1 cent, 2 cent. You know what I'm saying? So your 100 blinds is going to be, what is that? $2, whatever it is. So that's kind of the difference that we're talking about. Look at this fucking crazy shit. It's so stupid. It's just like every pair 10s plus. So, personally, if you want to play live as a fun experience, I would say you can save up for it, but it doesn't have to be part of your bankroll. It doesn't have to be part of achievement. It doesn't have to be a part of anything. You know what I'm saying? I think your best bet, if you want to learn as quickly as possible, I think your best bet is just to stay playing online and studying. Think about it like this. You could invest the same money that you would pull out to play live, you can invest in training sites. You know what I mean? It's like, if that's really your goal, is to learn, you know what I mean, and get better, because the live games will always be there. Like, people have been talking doomsday on poker, since the poker boom came out, but it's not going anywhere, man. It's just not. Guy flops quad sixes, bets the flop, I call, and he doesn't get max value. What the fuck? My table's died. That's alright, I got another one. I gotta wait 9 minutes. Resolute. I'm not gonna go too late, I'm just waiting to hear from I guess my new girlfriend, to see when she wants me to come over. So yeah, I would honestly, man, I would commit to playing online. I think live plays is fun, but as far as learning, getting better, which should be your overall long-term goal, it's not necessary. Like, the only real reason to play live, I guess, the experience. It can be fun. It can absolutely be fun. Okay, let me cut myself off. Not everybody's a fucking robot. So I think we just bet small here. Like, this is a limped pot. This player shouldn't. Yeah, we have to bet small and hope to get some action. So for me, the only purpose to play live would be the absolute money of it. But I don't have the money to risk yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to build up and build up. I think when I hit about 7K,
I'm going to start looking around at playing live just because taking $1,000 and finding good tournaments and small games and things like that, it's a shot. But we'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I want to wait all the way to the 10K. Although, depending on what games and if I'm playing on ACR and playing their 100 NL games, I might not even fuck with it. It's harder online, but I think you're just gonna do the most for your poker game overall. So I don't know about this call behind. That's the problem. I'm gonna let this 10 go. There's just too many cards that are bad for me. It's weird. A raise and a call of a raise with these hands. I think you should pool your online bankroll. You know what I mean? Pool your online bankroll and play within those restrictions, not what you have on this site, what you have on that site. You know what I mean? If you're on 3 different sites and combined you have a total of $1,000, then you can comfortably play 10 NL, 20 NL. You could even take some shots at 50. It's perfectly fine. If you want to keep the bankrolls separate, that's also good. You know, that can also be an instruction. If you want to build it up on each site because they play differently, that's fine. But, you know, I would play it like a sum total. No, maybe it's better to keep it, since the bankrolls aren't that big, maybe it's better to keep it separate. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Because I'm thinking about it, and it's like, okay, when I get to 2K, I want to take like 500 and throw it on ACR and start integrating those tournaments. Wow, that's a shitty card. Oh, I was so ready to get paid here by a king, because both these guys can have a king. Or a 10. This could be king queen, this could be ace 10. How do you not call, bro? Because you never have a flush. Fucking idiot. If he's folding a 10, he's a fucking sucker. Wow. Ba, 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 ba. Kind of tighten up around here a little bit. Mm-hmm. Could be good. I think we can make a small bet. They're all going to be small bets because it's a limp pot. So we're just going to try to show down top pair and straights. So we'll just bet. It's fine. If at any point if we get raised, we can fold. This is why you bet the whole way. You might have had something like 10-6. Where am I at? 12:29. Yeah, my thinking is that I would be able to get to a casino once a week, and if I lose a buy-in, it would take me a while to get back at the stakes I play right online. That's the thing. You don't want to hurt the progress you've made online. Like, I'm talking about getting to 7K before I take like 2,000 to like put in a live bankroll where I'm playing 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Where the buy-in is $200 to $300 depending on where you play, and some daily $60 tournaments, right? But at the same time, I'll be playing 50 and L, and removing that 2K will not lower my cash stakes online or my tournament stakes online, so I won't be hurting my progress. It'll just be another thing that I'm going to try to integrate forward. It's not a shot, but it's like I'm going to separate that money as bankroll because 7K isn't quite enough to move up yet to playing, well, it is a little bit to play 100 NL, but it's close enough where if I wanted to play live, I could take that shot, We'll play online. If I just focus and build online, I can get the higher stakes closer to what I want to play live. Exactly. I have 3 bankroll goals. 730 Bovada. Oh, you have 3 bankrolls, excuse me. Global, 730. Nice. Bovada, 150. GG, 330. Nice. And GG is the bankroll I would be moving. You know what, dude? I've seen so much soft action with GG that if you can play on there, I would stick with it. question is, how is Bovada for you? Like, I think, this is me personally, I think you're better off moving money around to even out those bankrolls. Like, what have you got there? You've got 1,060, 1110. You got about $1,200, right? Why don't you just make them all $400, right? Like, play the same stakes across 3 different sites, right? That'll allow you to do a few things. One, it'll allow you to be consistent with your level of learning. Yes, different sites are going to play differently, sure. You're going to find ACR is going to play wildly differently because that's the Americans' site that you're going to be playing on, but you're not dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with Global, you're dealing with GG, you're dealing with Bovada. You don't have to worry about the Americans. You know what I'm saying? So the differences in the play won't matter. So it'll allow for consistency because with 400 on each site, you can comfortably play 10 and L, right? Why not? You can even take some shots at 20 and L, and I know those sites have 20 and L. You know what I'm saying? But why would you? Because you're going to find yourself neglecting good action. And what this will allow you to do is to make proper choices, right? Like you could have all 3 sites open. You could be looking at all the 10 and L, and let's say you want to play 4 games, and after a while you learn who you want to play against, or even on Bovada, right? If you see a game that's like super fat and all the stacks would be on your right, and you know you could just jump into that one. Although, do they have the random seating? I don't know. The random seating thing with Bovada, it's just an exercise in GTO if that's the case. So I don't know. That's pretty good. This player hasn't 3-bet very much at all, so I'm not 100% sure. I don't like the king, obviously. He might go apeshit here. I don't think we can fold. It's just the worst run out on the face of the planet. Jacks. Motherfucker. I thought about raising that turn, too. He's just such an idiot. He's just blindly betting. Like, if I have a set, I'm just going to play it the exact same way. I can't believe he bet the fucking turn. Betting the flop is one thing, but betting the turn is fucking stupid. And if you're going to bet the turn, you got to bet the river. So maybe Bovada isn't a great example for that, but with GG and with Global, I think you should pull from one and put it on the other. You know, Bovada, I don't know. Bovada, maybe I would just stick with tournaments, but I don't know what your goals are with that. Because you're not going to be able to recognize the players because it's all anonymous, right? Fucking idiot for betting that turn. He should have checked turn, bet river. God, I almost check raised that turn. Ba, 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 ba. I'm going to lose here. I didn't play this correctly. I should have led turn. We can get on this waiting list here. It's amazing that King Queen's good here. Queen 10. Like, it's just hilarious. I haven't opened up one of these suited Broadways in first in a while. Well, GG is Club GG, so it's a poker club geared towards live players with a min VPIP and gets kind of splashy, so it's hard to play my game. Okay. Well, then you got to consider that. You know what I mean? You got to consider that in your choices. It's kind of an easy one. We're kind of just blocking too much. Like, we block 10 Jack, we block Queen Jack, we block King Queen, we block like all the hands that could continue that would defend. Bovada is random, but I like this. Oh, Zone is on Bovada, right? And I know that, yeah, the tournaments are great on Bovada. I loved the tournaments on Bovada when I could play there before they outlawed U.S. players, or Nevada players. Yeah, so maybe that's the deal, right? Maybe you take, like, some money and put it on Bovada so you can focus on tournaments. And I used to do this thing. Actually, I think I did it when Bovada was Bodog, where what I would do is I would start my day and end my day, usually, making a certain amount of money, right? So I remember at one time when I got into this rhythm, what I did was I had $500 on there, and I was playing 10 and 20 and L, and what I would do is I would look at the schedule that I wanted to play, and I typically split my sessions up, right? So what I would do is I would say, okay, well, there's, you know, $100 in tournaments, let's say, that I wanted to, well, that's too high. Let's say there's $50 in tournaments I wanted to play, right? So then I would play cash games, patiently, you know, trying to play as best I could. You know, this is 5 years ago, so GTO wasn't as much of a thing. Or 6, 7 years ago now. And then I would try to win that amount of money for the tournaments, right? And back then I couldn't play tournaments and cash at the same time. It split my focus too much. Then I would play the tournaments. And that means that anything I cashed, it was like using cash games as a satellite. So for me, that worked out great. Look at this. For me, that worked out great. I would also, at the end of the night, I would say, because I was just always trying to end with, you know, that same $500, so it was always a free roll. Sometimes there's a set here, but really not often. Really? Pocket sixes, huh? I don't think I can fold it because he can have 8-9 as well. Pocket sevens. That sucks. I'm really surprised he didn't raise the flop. Maybe he's just a pussy. He's afraid that was the situation. Hey, I got the straight over here. Yeah, that's a loose payoff. Super loose. Yeah, that's not great. This player's just all in. The only problem is here it can be free rolling, but he's not, so it's whatever. It's a dumb fucking move. Because somebody can have the suited king of clubs with the 10, right? I could have king 10 of clubs and just totally be free rolling him. Oh, that was stupid to pay off that on the paired board. But there are 2-pair combos. There are deuces that make the river that raise. Bovada is 5 and 10 and L, then jumps to 25. That's not bad. So this player min-raised, and then I re-raised, and then he re-raised. I'm just going to call here. The king's the last card I want to see. But I'm going to bet. Look at this. I flopped the joint. I mean, he can definitely have kings here. I don't think I'm going to fold, but I'm going to check. Look at that. Nines. Look at that. See, if I kept betting, we wouldn't have gotten that action. He min-raised, re-raised me with nines. Maybe we're chopping here. Nope. Hold, baby. Nice. You can also sit there and you can sit there and say, like, you don't like Club GG because it's too splashy. And even if you're winning, you can sit there and go, I don't like it, and just not play there. You know what I'm saying? Or just play very specific things there. You don't have to always try to maximize by playing everywhere. If it splits your focus, you don't have to. I'm just giving that as an example. But there are some sites that I only ever played tournaments on. Ultimate Bet, back in the day, I played just tournaments on, which, good thing, because of the super user thing. I actually got some money back on that after the suit came down. It was only like $90 because they figured it might have influenced my tournaments sometimes because of tournaments that the super users were entered in, but they didn't really focus on the tournaments. I mean, this is just dumb. I'm just going to call this one. I'm going to check. I think we chop now. Yeah. Something about this tells me I should have jammed pre-flop. Alright. Yeah, if you have 5 and 10 and L, and then 25, global goes 10, 20, 50. Those are good jumps. Like you guys saw, like when I started the 1K to 10K challenge, I was playing 50 and L because there was no 20 and L, but now there's 20 and L, and I feel so much more comfortable, and I think I'm progressing faster, and I know I'm not putting as much pressure on myself, and I'm not feeling as much strain because I have these 20 and L games I can play now. I'm gonna call this one. Look at this. Raise, call, re-raise, cold jam, call. Jacks. What a joke. If I had had ace king, that would have been tough to fold. I just got aces walk down here. Check, check. Oh, look at that turn. I'm going to pump it up. Yes, sometimes we're beat, but not often. Ooh, look at this. Another set over here. Three-way pot with these jokers. Nope. King of the River's nice. Pretty good flop here. Yep, you're paying it off with that king, ain't you? Aces. He checked the flop, man. He let me get there. And he bet one nickel on the flop, and then just paid off when the top card paired. After a bet and a raise, there was a bet I raised. He cold called it. The other guy called it. The river came off, and he still fucking paid my river bet when the top card paired. That's hilarious. Look at this, another set. I'm gonna bet he's gonna go away. That's fine. This is fine for me. Sometimes we run into it versus run worse, but I think this is just the best way to play it. Let this go. Wow. Hold. Bango. Ace high, good. Man, this player's just an idiot. Free money. This player does love to 3-bet. I'm just going to call. Jacks on a couple of spots here. It's a 4-way pot. 5-way pot. So, I think I'm just going to check. This player re-raised. Huh. Okay. I'll give it up. I could definitely fish for a jack there, but whatever. I don't know what's going on here. 3-bet. Sit out of this one. I'm up in Club GG, but as I study more, I don't really like playing on there as much. Yeah, because it's playing like live, which is not the best play. So the money has to be worth it, right? Because it's not enriching your ability at all. I'm going to go with the small bet here. Make it look like ace-king. And if we get to the river with this hand, we're doing pretty good. Pair of threes. It's going to be hard to get him off king-queen. Ace is pretty good. He shouldn't have ace-king too much. I think we'll just check back. Yeah, that's fine. He's not going to pay me anyway. That's fine. No, I like the way I played that. So, I guess we'll get off this table now. Are there any more? Oh, there's plenty more 6-maxes. Fold. Sit out here. Buenos Aires, no good. And we'll see if we can get in another table. Nice. The ranked tables are fairly soft on Bovada, so I would start there, but I probably wouldn't play many tournaments until I have a bigger bankroll. You can always play smaller tournaments if it can hold your focus, but if it's not what you're passionate about, I wouldn't bother. I think you're absolutely right. Like, honestly, tournament poker is my favorite form of poker, but I'm so focused on the cash games now that I'm not even attempting tournaments. I've kind of given myself permission to not play tournaments because it's just annoying. I think we call here. I did not 3-bet this pre-flop, so it's kind of weird. I'm going to lead this one. Fold that. He can definitely have ace-king, but he can also be bluffing. I didn't 3-bet it for the purposes of getting this donkey to do that. So when that's the case, we don't want to freak out and check raise him. I'm going to 3-bet this one. Don't really usually want to 3-bet the ace-queen suited, but with a limper up front, we kind of want to try to thin the field and get heads up. And this should just be good for me. Sometimes he has an overpair and he goes apeshit. Huh. Maybe we have to let him see the river if there's no club. We can bet. 8-ball. Now we have to check because he's never going to fold a pair. Yeah. Yeah. Pocket tens. Min raise. Well, we're not folding. There are bluff opportunities. He can have a weak ace. Yeah. His raise is to get down to the river. We should have probably 3-bet the flop. It's probably not smart, though. Overall. Because that's that thing where players are raising small to get to the showdown with a hand they don't want to have to think about, so I could definitely pile on the pressure, but the problem is those guys also don't fold. So they want to control the size of the pot, but they also don't fold. So it's not like, ooh, he's trying to control the size of the pot. I'll just raise to the sky and get him out of there, like Jack Strauss. But these players are just like, well, I can't fold a top pair ace-queen. That's how you actually get paid by these guys. So you have to kind of let these little pots not be such a battle, you know. So double gutter on a 3-bet pot. We absolutely should bet here. I don't think he check raises without just major equity. I think we check here now. Does he ever have a queen here that he doesn't give up? I kind of doubt it. But we're going to try. Nice. Bet, check, bet. That betting pattern has been working for me so well. 9-ball. Well, I mean, plus you're saying until you have a bigger bankroll. I think, you know, you have the ability to move money from GG. You're saying you don't like playing there. So you could just move everything off of GG and just be like, fuck this place. And just, you know, dump it on Bovada so you can play whatever the fuck you want. And Bovada's always got action. It's not like they don't have action, you know. So he shouldn't have a 7 ever, so I'm just going to keep betting. I kind of kill my action sometimes, but he should really never have a 7 unless it's the suited ace-7. But I want to keep betting in case he thinks I'm full of crap and has, like, kings or aces. So that set on the turn kind of is bad because it kills my action, but it also secures me the hand. Kings. Haven't had a lot of big pairs this session. Alright, we're just going to call my boy here. It's a pretty good flop. This is a limped pot, so he can have anything. So I'm just going to value it. Yeah. Take it down. I mean, I don't know. Goodlands sometimes has an ace. I think we try. This might be ill-advised, but he can have like 4-6. He can have like 7-8. He could have like ace-jack and really be thinking about it. It's kind of hard. I think if he has ace-queen, he's supposed to call. Pretty much every time. Woofa! I think I got him off an ace. I really do. I really think I got him off an ace. And he's a sticky motherfucker, man, so those bets had to be pretty good. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure. 9's okay. I'm gonna check. Check this one. 10 jack. Queen's okay. We can bet the queen. Now we got 2 pair. Let's just go ahead and bet and try to catch another jack. It's kind of hard for somebody to have a deuce except for the blind, unless this guy has the suited ace deuce. Goodlands check raising. You win. Set of queens. Let's try to look like we have ace-king by betting big and fast. Come on. He might have a flush draw and not go anywhere, but he can also have sets. Hold. Hold. The big pot. The big pot held. The big pot held. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The big pot held. Ooh, aces. That was nice. That's a 10. That's a 10 in L. I got $40 on it. That's crazy. I guess we need to get off this one. All right. Let's just get value. Get money. Fuck bitches. Took a dive into tournaments for the last month. Coming back to cash has been a lot of fun. Yeah, that's the other thing too, man. Like, I decided about I think it was about 10 days ago, that I just wanted to focus on cash because I didn't want to have longer sessions because I've kind of got a lot going on with my relationships and things like that, and I kind of want my freedom, you know? No, let's just call this. So I decided I just want to do like multiple longer sessions. Check here. And so that means cash. So now this player limped and now leads after the raise. So we're just going to put him in. He's going to have a lot of 10 jacks. He's going to have some sets, but he's going to have a lot of one pair hands and draws. 7, 10, 10 jack, 9, 10. I think we can tickle here. I don't know. I don't know why you're betting if you can't call. King 10, hilarious. Holdy woldy. Yeah. I mean, it's just free money. Ace is the next fucking hand. Who was that? That was this fish burger. I'm gonna have to make notes on him later. Look at this 4x open from Top Fish, who's been sitting here for over 2 hours, and he's opening 4x in first. And we have aces. I think I'm going to go pretty big here and try to commit him pre-flop. I mean, he's now committed, right? Well, good luck. No? All right. Double gut. That's the gut. He's not going to pay it. He is going to pay it. Look at that. All right, we can get off this one. Emirath Peak, 131 hands, 4 buy-ins. Very nice. We can get on the waiting list for Barbados. And bring this one in. I guess this table might be dead. Look at Goodlands. Let's go ahead and re-raise. Been crushing 5NL zone after watching some play explain 25-50 NL zone. Made huge improvements, up 7 buy-ins in like 3 hours. That's awesome, bro. I'm just going to bet half pot like we have aces. Well, I got the king. I have the ace of hearts, so he shouldn't have too many hearts. Jack's not awesome, but I think we just check and win a lot. Yeah. That was nice. That's just a super tilt. Yeah, good name for you, sir. Okay. Check. Yeah, my session earlier today was 2 hours and ended up getting 9.6 buy-ins. I mean, it's just going well, and I'm thinking clearly, and that's the main thing. I mean, there's a lot of players in town, and a lot of new players who've been here since the series, and I just feel like I'm very clear. Nice. You know, and there's something to that is being amped up, you know? Like, being excited to play what you want to play, you know? So if the zone is, like, tickling your pickle, then stick with that. Made the straight. Alright, I'm not going to pay it. Alright, we're done with this table. It's about 10 o'clock, and I'm expecting to get a text pretty soon. Look at this, pick up spade draw. So I'm going to probably wrap up the stream here in a minute. I just wanted to play another couple hour session. Ooh, God, that's so good. Yeah. Damn it. Gut shot, spade draw, overcard. He can have it. Sometimes I actually have this here when he has 10 jack. He might just fucking check and I might win, but he should just be jamming king queen. Ugh. Had every out in the deck. That sucks. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up and get ready to go out. I'm going to spend time with the new girlfriend. So let's kill this, and I will let you guys know where we ended up on this very good day. I think we set the record for single day most blinds won. Yeah, I'm at 1295. So we started the day, well here, I'm at 1295.86 minus started the day at 1132.16. $163.37 playing 10 NL 9 max and 20 NL 6 max. That's a pretty good. That's a 16 buy-ins in a total playtime of almost exactly 4 hours. The other session was 2 hours and 10 minutes. This one was an hour and 55 minutes. I can tell by the Twitch thing. So yeah, so that's pretty good. And if those are dimes, right, then that's a new record. That's a really new record, because the last one was just over 1,000 blinds. It was 1,027 blinds. So how many dimes is this? 1,600 dimes. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's the new record right there. 1,637 blinds in 4 hours of play. Pretty strong. And ran pretty well. And yeah, I feel good. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and I'll find a stream to send you guys off to. I will be back tomorrow for the daytime stream. And a couple of streams throughout the day. We're just going to play more cash and try to just keep banging it up there. But thanks you guys for hanging out, and we'll see you tomorrow. But how you like that? Brand new record. I like it.